Hey guys, it's Gunner again. Well, anyways, here's another Audacity recording. This is another story recommended from Adam or Lookman3731. It's called Maresturbation. The chapter is called Two Strokes of a Unicorn's Horn. Yeah, I haven't read this, so I'm reading it blind. Well, alright, I'm gonna start the story and get it over with. The rainbow-maned Pegasus remained stationary as the creaking sound of the opening window resonated throughout the entire library. The rapid pounding in her chest slackened as her eyes wandered over to the still slumbering purple unicorn whose light and gentle snores sang tribute to the tireless task of her daily studying. A gentle exhale escaped Dash's mouth. She turned around and with a big wave of her hoof assured the safety of the perimeter. The coast is clear. She unfurled her wings and skated across the air as an orange-furred earth pony pulled herself into the window. Rainbow. I don't reckon we should be doing this. Oh, come on, Rainbow pleaded. Don't wuss out on me now, AJ. I ain't wussing out. The earth pony defended, shooting the Pegasus a stern look to assure she was just as determined as her, but behind her eyes was a soft skepticism that gleamed brighter than a fresh-picked apple. I'm just saying maybe we should wait until morning and just ask her. Rainbow cocked her head and raised an eyebrow. I raised her brow as Applejack tenderly pressed her hoofs to the ground. This is Twilight we're talking about, AJ. Do you really want to ask her? The Earth Pony's thoughts began to dwindle as she met her friend's glance. A quick daydream of Twilight's beaming smile lighting up the room as she grabbed as many books as she could to lecture her friends on the essence of history of the peculiar topic flashed through Applejack's head. As a couple blinks snapped her back into reality, she gave a slight nod. Yeah, you're right. Of course I am. Now come on. The two mares approached their textbook-crazed friend. The unicorn let a joyful mumble before involuntarily rolling onto her back and continuing her pleasant snores. Rainbow Dash dug an elbow into Applejack's side and snickered. Oh, go on, AJ. Touch it. Applejack swallowed before clearing her throat. Rainbow sank her teeth into her bottom lip and stifled the laughs churning in her throat. Oh, jeez, you never even touched one, have you? Applejack curled her lips in an attempt to stop the fluster of red rum filling her cheeks. She managed to muster a determined face and raised her head slightly in triumph. For your information, I have. Oh yeah? Whose? Applejack's head lowered into her shoulders at the thought of Rainbow Dash's response. She mumbled an incoherent name while clearing her throat. What was that? Rainbow teased. Rarities. Once. By accident. Droplets of spit shot out of Rainbow Dash's teeth as she snickered as quietly as her body would allow. A slight growl rumbled in Applejack's throat. Can we just hurry up and do this already? Rainbow wiped a few tears from her eyes. All right, we'll do it together. On three. Right. The Earth Pony. 1, 2, 3. Simultaneously, the two mares put one hoof on either side of Twilight's horn. Rainbow looked around uneasily as she lightly stroked it with one hoof. So, is it like bone or something? Now, y'all remember when we had a bad case of that poison joke and it was all floppy? Bone can't do that. I think it's muscle. So it's kind of like a... yeah. Yes, we've all learned from Twine, unicorns' horns are kind of like penises. Except they're permanently hard. Rainbow and Applejack looked at each other as the realization hit them. They both pulled their hooves away, but their glances stayed on the the purple tool. Rainbow rested her chin on her hoof and a thought crossed her mind. So, you think if we, would it get soft and floppy? You mean like in reverse? Yeah. I don't rightly know, Sugar Cube. You wanna try it? Applejack looked behind her, eyeing the door as if the whole community of Ponyville could walk in on them at any second. She let out a low exhale, feeling as though the books and the shelves themselves were staring at the two of them, silently judging their curiosity. Her glance fell back upon Twilight's horn. Well, alright. Rainbow Dash and Applejack placed their hooves back on Twilight's horn and began to run them slowly up and down at its length. The two mares began to gain a coherent rhythm. Neither looked at each other. The act in itself was already too bizarre. Making eye contact would not help the situation. Applejack found herself looking anywhere in the room but Rainbow Dash's direction. The bookshelves, the door, the bedsheets, scantly Twilight's face to make sure she wasn't waking up. As the two mares continued to stroke the length of the horn faster, Dash realized it was slowly begin to illuminate. Whoa, Applejack, look at this! Applejack's eyes swiftly glanced over to Twilight's horn, then back to the bookshelves. Noticing a slight glow, her eyes fell back onto the purple horn. What? Let's keep going. I want to see what happens. I don't know, Rainbow. This is starting to feel a little weird. Oh, come on. Just until something happens. Applejack turned her head away, closing her eyes as she continued to massage and stroke the horn's length, speeding up the pace and rhythm to her friends. The horn began to gleam brighter, and it became warmer and warmer to the touch. Applejack took a second to look at Rainbow Dash, whose tongue was poking out of the side of her mouth as she concentrated. Excited to see the result as the two ponies stroked faster, a goofy grin formed on Twilight's face. The horn flashed brightly, and a ray of magic came spurting out of the tip of Twilight's horn, hitting both Rainbow Dash and Applejack. Applejack, shocked by the sudden spray of magic, stumbled backwards and fell onto the second floor. Rainbow Dash jumped down and covered her mouth. Are you trying to get us caught? Rainbow's mouth hung open as she stared at the orange mare. What you looking at? What's wrong? What you looking at? What's wrong? Apple Dash. Rainbow Dash looked at her back and suddenly let out a loud scream. My wings! Noticing her friend's bare back, Applejack gasped and jumped into the air, levitating slightly as her wings flapped. Applejack's eyes widened as she noticed herself floating and peeked over her shoulder. Ah! She screamed as the blue wings flapped wildly behind her. A yawn came from Twilight's bed. Rainbow Dash gasped and backed away. She's waking up. We gotta get out of here. Applejack nodded in an attempt to fly towards the door, but hit her bookshelf instead. Rainbow took her tail into her teeth and pulled her out the front door as best as she could. As the door closed, Twilight sat up and smiled at the door. That ought to teach these two not to bust into my house unannounced. The purple unicorn stretched and yawned again. She nuzzled her head against the pillow and smiled. I can't wait to hear their excuse tomorrow. Oh man. Oh, that was pretty funny. Okay, comment time. Evil President replied, I lolled. Queen of the Spectra. Lolled pretty hard. Good job, sir. P.S. Listening to Lux Interna while reading this, I can't even explain how amazing it was. Raven's Dagger. Not rated mature? Pretty Party Pony. Should be rated at least teen. Wise Idiot. Short, sweet, and hilarious, but I think this might need a teen rating for the sexual references. Vash the Stampede. It's not Clop. Twilight is awake and messing with them the whole time. I load pretty freaking hard though. Good work. Philly Rarity. 1,188 words of pure freaking funny awesomeness. Lord Piecrust. Should be teen. To Chernobog. This feels mildly familiar somehow. Bronyman 1995 says, you should really bump this up to teen just to be safe. It killed me. It has 4 Rainbow Dash laughing emoticons. I want to see a fiction about what happened the next day. And then there's the emoticon of Pinkie Pie going crazy. Huh. Fluttershy Worshipper. Looks like someone's been taking lessons from Princess Trolestia. And then there's a Fluttershy emoticon and a Pinkie Pie one. Agrith. Twilight, you troll. Maldazar. Teen and mature, not everyone. You probably ruined some pony's day. Death Cry Pony. Just because you mentioned it, I had to play that song while reading, and yes, it was awesome and surprisingly fitting. I want to see what happens next. Huh. In response to that last one, look at that, I've started a trend. Then Death Cry Brony again. And that's how whenever someone hears that song, their first thought is, what do I know that song from? Oh yeah, it's the theme from Maresturbation. Alright, and here's a response from the author himself, Shaughnessy. Queen of the Spectra. So glad you liked it. I kind of want someone to turn this fic into a flash animation with that song at the background, so I could see how that works. Huh. That would be so cool if it was actually a flash animation. Wise Idiot. Thank you so much. The issue has been fixed. And I'm pretty sure he's actually pretty much changed it to the teen rating. For Vash the Stampede. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Philly Rarity. To Philly Rarity. Thank you so much. I'm a little shocked it's gotten so much praise. Taken care of before I even signed it back on. Great moderators. I'm glad you liked it. Sunshine Smiles. Well, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Lazy DM. Fixed. Thank you for the correction. Yeah. And then there's a meme photo from the Special Pegasus. I just lulled so hard. JD Pony. Unfitting music is unfitting. I had to try it out. Never laughed so hard in my life. Yuko Asho. The apprentice has learned well. Hilarious little pick. Wait. Oh, nice. And then there's a DeviantArt image of Princess Celestia teaching Twilight Sparkle the ways of the Force. I am so saving that. Shader. It wasn't unwillingly. She woke up while they were touching her, and to get back at them, she cast a spell to remove Dash's wings and stuck them on AJ. She then pretended to wake up to get them to run away. R-112, there's a picture of Patrick Stewart that says, "So much wind." And then there's Swiper the Fox, who sent a video of George Takei.
Oh my!
You gotta love that. Wolf Proctor. If I was Twilight, I would follow up that prank with an admittance of knowledge and an impromptu lecture on unicorn physiology. 142 with an 8. Love that ending. Sounds like an alternative beginning to Those Blue Wings. I never heard of that story, but well, yeah, that was actually pretty. That was a pretty good one. Oh, it's rated. It's actually rated mature now. I don't know. I think it was more rated teen than anything else. Well, I want to see what other stuff Shaughnessy made. The Element of Generosity, Lady Applejack, A Fallen Hero, Rarity Rides a Roller Coaster, Ghostbusters Best Friends Forever, Pain in the Flank, Relationship Problems, Cold Blue Blood, My Darling Sugar Cube, A Desert Tale. I'm guessing he's like really into the Rarity Applejack shipping. Actually, A Fallen Hero actually looks pretty interesting. I might give that a read. Oh, well, that was Maresturbation. 2 Strokes of a Unicorn's Horn. So yeah. And I really hope that you can be able to hear this recording. I don't know if it's if I don't know if you might be able to hear it, but I hope you can hear it. So, well, this is Game Rollins 211 signing off.